Hello, I'm Dr. Brant Gibson, and today I want to talk to you about the power of health for peripheral neuropathy. So, a lot of times people are looking at managing their peripheral neuropathy and they get down to figuring out what's going on and so forth. But what they don't understand is if you can improve your health, you can improve the peripheral neuropathy. And it's very, very effective and very, very valuable in this process. So let me take you back a step. So if you remember, you've got the nerve cell, the neuron. You get the cell body. In the cell body, you've got the nucleus with DNA and the messenger RNA and so forth. You've got the other organelles, including the mitochondria. And when the body's not healthy, you're going to get reactive oxygen substances, you're going to get toxins, you're going to get injury to these cells. You're also going to have insufficient nutrients, insufficient vitamins and minerals and so forth, and sometimes even insufficient hormones for the health of that cell. And so you start to injure the cell membrane, you start to injure the nucleus, you start to injure the DNA or the RNA or the Golgi apparatus or the mitochondria. And all these injuries cause that neuron, that cell, to not work like it's supposed to. And so because of that, it comes down to the fact that you're saying, okay, this cell starts to malfunction, it starts to not work like it's supposed to. You can also get an interference in the blood flow to the nerve from non-healthy cells or a non-healthy body, and you got that also reduces the nutrients that are being supplied to the cell. So you got the cell body that's being injured by that. But what about the myelin sheath? If it gets injured, you actually lose the lining, and it actually slows down or interferes with the functioning of the signal being sent. What if the axon's injured, or the dendrites are injured, or the neurotransmitters are unable to be made, or they're not functioning like they're supposed to? Basically, all of these things cause a peripheral neuropathy. But if you actually were to aggressively work on being healthy, on helping improve the health of your body, you can have an amazing result to the point that you can actually say, okay, I now have normal functioning of my nerves because I've improved the health, because I'm getting the nutrients it needs, I'm getting the blood flow that it needs, I'm getting the hormones that it needs, I've got sufficient protein in my body that it's actually being able to repair and recover. I'm increasing my exercise level, which is increasing my mitochondria in the cell. I'm increasing the efficiency of the nucleus of each cell, so that actually we're getting more production of the proteins and neurotransmitters and so forth coming from the cells. Basically, you're improving the function of the cell, and that happens really, really, really aggressively. So what we found, if you manage your diabetes, for example, the nerves are healthier and they function better. If you manage your thyroid disease, peripheral neuropathy caused by the thyroid disease goes away. If you manage your heart disease or your kidney disease or your liver disease, all of these reduce the toxins, reduce the problems that are actually injuring these nerves, and the nerves start to improve. Even to the point if you say, okay, I'm improving my intestines, so I actually absorb foods, absorb nutrients and so forth better, that will help. Celiac disease can lead to a neuropathy. Crohn's disease can lead to a neuropathy. So all of these things, so as you improve your health, as you decrease your cholesterol, as you improve the functioning of your sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen, you're improving the health of your nerves. So health is one of the key pieces when it comes to managing your peripheral neuropathy. And the other big advantage of improving your health is you reduce the chances of the medications you're taking injuring the nerves, because you can have a pretty significant toxic neuropathy just from these medications. So the power of health with neuropathy, if you can improve your health, and if you can get to where your body is functioning like it's supposed to be functioning, where it's functioning at a high level and so forth, then the truth is the nerves will also be functioning at a much better level. That doesn't mean there may not be other things you need to do too, but in fairness, you're going to find a huge difference with the way that the body is functioning. This is Dr. Brant Gibson, and this is your Neuropathy Nugget, day 238, the power of health for peripheral neuropathy. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night.